think I'm going to continue on with this thing that I was making, the Rex's blaster. I have the pattern, I have more foam. I'm going to stick bits on the outside, see how we get on. Now, I cut out these kind of side pieces because I need to have a little depression here. So it's best to cut out, like this is 3mm, I probably should have used 2, but I don't have any. And you cut out a little kind of depression in the middle on the pattern. And when you glue this bit down, like that, just a little kind of side depression. And so it just adds a nice little bit of detail to it, you know. Now you have to keep cutting down every little bit of this pattern, so to speak. You cut little bits of it out every now and then mark it off on the foam so you can add another bit in. If I haven't said already, this pattern is from Steve at SKS Props. He does some deadly patterns and they're all free. So go subscribe to him. Not that he needs it, he's bleeding hundreds of thousands, but you know what I mean. I'm making the handle for this thing. It's just I cut out the handle pattern and I glued it to another piece of 10mm, and then I'm going to cut around this because it's much easier to cut out something like that at the outside rather than line up two bits perfectly without having any mess. So I think if you just stick it together and then cut it off, much handier. Now, just doing the last bit of this. It's just done. I put the iron sight on. Couldn't see any proper videos or pictures of what the iron sight actually looked like. Most of the time it just looked like a block. So what I did was I just cut the yoke in, cut a ridge in it, stuck it on, guesswork. And right now I'm doing a bit of dry brushing, which is basically get a little bit of paint on the brush, wipe most of it off, let me see, like this, on a tea towel or a bit of kitchen paper, and then there should be little tiny bits left, and you just kind of dry brush it around the edges, get the highlights, instead of just being like this kind of look boring old black, has this cool kind of almost cartoony kind of look, you know, you're just highlighting the edges. Finished, dry brushed. I'm going to maybe seal it with a bit of clear sealer, but I am really happy with that. Got all the dry brushing on it. Yeah, this was just like, I know it took 2 weeks to get it out, but you know, because I don't have much time filming, but I built this, like, let me rephrase that, it took me probably only a couple of hours to build this overall. So if I had a couple of hours to myself straight along, I probably would have had it done in a day or so. But look, I'm happy with it. It's probably one of the better things I've built in a while. Now, I am going to give this away. I'm going to try to go to, let me say, there's a Comic-Con, MCM Comic-Con in Dublin in July. I'm going to try and give this away to somebody. So what you'll have to do is just come up to me and say, are you Gerry-Can Cosplay? Can I have the blaster? And I'll give it you. I only have one, so first come, first serve. If I don't get it done at the July Comic-Con, I'm definitely going to do it Dublin Comic-Con in March, but I'll do another video again about that, right? I also wanted to say hello to Aoife. Hello Aoife, how are you? You've been asking for a shout out, so hello. And that's it. Talk to you soon.